52 Traders, episode 29.
So you have a major trend which you can define either visually using VSA, but number one priority is low volatility trends, low volatility movements. These are the movements you have to be present in.
Over the next year, your host Cam Hawkins gets inside the minds of 52 of the world's best traders to find out if he has what it takes to become one of them. Join Cam every week on the 52 Traders podcast or at 52traders.com to learn how to trade like the pros. This podcast is for educational and entertainment purposes only and is not investment, trading, or financial advice of any kind. Trading is very risky and could lose you all of your capital. Any comments about historical performance are not an indication of future results.
Before we kick things off, remember to sign up for my free 5-day mini course at automatemytrading.com, where I teach you how to build your very own auto trading robots without touching any code. Simply visit automatemytrading.com and leave your email. What's up, traders? Welcome to another weekly installment of 52 Traders, and today we're lucky enough to have Raman Maladziashyn on the show. Raman hails from Minsk, Belarus, and has been trading Forex since 2008. He's the founder of VSAtrader.ru and author of multiple webinars, articles, and a trading course on volume spread analysis. Nowadays, he's working on fine-tuning his classic VSA method for the modern Forex market in view of the recent groundbreaking research in market microstructure. It's called VSA 2.0. Raman trades his own account and on behalf of private investors. Welcome, Raman, and thanks for joining me here on the 52 Traders podcast.
Thanks for having me, Cam. Pleasure is mine.
Not a problem. So, Raman, I've mentioned some of your highlights already, and I know that's only a small part of your story. So, can you tell the listeners a little bit more about you personally and what first attracted you to trading?
Yeah, sure. The personal stuff looks like this. I'm happily married with 2 children. Trying actually to spend as little time as possible on trading and trying to spend the most of my time with family, especially when the kids are young.
Yep.
But also, apart from trading and family, I have a few hobbies which include playing the guitar and reading quite a lot. That habit may be derived from me not reading too much at school, actually. I was too lazy to read at school, and then when I grew older, I actually became quite fond of it. So reading mostly is about trading, as you will see later on. And as for the trading part of my life, the story was actually quite common. It started some 10, 11 years ago when a friend of mine showed me a couple of charts and said that he was making pretty good money for himself and for his clients. But as I was very young, I just ignored this information. I could not perceive it adequately. So I just forgot the story. But then some 3 years later, it was in 2008, I came across an ad online showing that you can make like huge money trading Forex. And you know, they show a huge price movements to attract more people. They show a good move where you think to yourself, this is the place where I can make money. So I just fell for that trap, actually. I got into it. I was their victim as well. So I bought the course, bought a few books and a couple of CDs, opened an account straight away, lost it straight away, had my own cycle when I just, increased my account and then lost it, increased and lost it. And it happened like 3 or 4 times. But luckily enough, I didn't lose that much money because I didn't have that much money to lose. So that's one of the happy things in my story about how I went into trading.
Okay, cool. And so how did you sort of move on from there?
After that, I just realized that I knew nothing, absolutely nothing about trading and started reading a lot. And it all started with Bill Williams's book, 2 books actually. But at that time, most of the books were about stock markets, and you have to keep that in mind when learning yourself to trade in Forex, because stock markets differ greatly. They're different from Forex, price dynamics, I mean. So I read quite a lot. Maybe now it is hundreds of books, a couple of hundreds. Most of the books, well, not most, all of the books were in the original English. So that's how my education helped me. I'm a trained translator. It's my background. Majored English in university. So that helped me to overcome this information gap. Because we live in a beautiful age where you can find anything you want on the internet. And so I read a lot about Forex, a lot about trading systems, and that's how I eventually, trading systems, mechanical systems were not something that I considered mine. So I moved to VSA. Well, I actually stumbled upon it quite by chance. In the whole array of books, you see one that is different and you read it. So that's how I got into trading using VSA. And VSA was some sort of a fresh start, a good change in my this path where you know everything and then you have a change that impacts you. So you kind of see that markets are being manipulated, but and you were always the victim, and now you have this information. But as we will talk about later on, I guess, this VSA stuff was constantly evolving in me. I was constantly trying to find new information about market manipulations, market players, about liquidity providers, about trading rules, order execution, order flow, and so on and so on. And that's how I got into this VSA 2.0 stuff. It's actually began with information about market microstructure. I came across a couple of scholarly papers discussing this topic of market microstructure. And from that, I learned that actually today we have to adapt VSA to modern Forex conditions and to question some of classical VSA basics, tenets, some classic points, fundamentals regarding the herd, who is the herd actually in the Forex market, and regarding such key market phases like accumulation and distribution. So this layer of information actually is constantly evolving. So that's what I'm doing mostly now.
Very good. I'm sure. I don't know if you've heard any of my previous shows, but I'm sort of headed down the VSA route myself after finding out about it during the show. And so having you on the show is a real treat. And I'm sure you're going to be able to give us a really great book for our book recommendation at the end of the show. Is there a particular book that you stumbled across where it sort of revealed to you VSA in its true forms that you could recommend earlier on for the listeners out there? Okay, so that was the first part of the show. Now, to hear the full episode, the best bits, join the family at 52traders.com. They usually go for about 45 minutes to an hour long, and trust me, these shows are great. They give us so much insight. Now, if you want to get there quickly, all you need to do is jump into the show description on your phone, and there's a link taking you directly to 52traders.com, where you can join the family over there and listen to the full episode. Now, in the rest of the show, I cover off what my traders do differently from the rest of us. So what is it that they're doing that we're not doing? What their typical trading day looks like, what they would do if they had a day job now and wanted to trade for a living, their preferred trading strategy, so actually how does it work? What we should be educating ourselves on when we're looking at a price chart, so what indicators we should use, what price levels, what chart patterns, all those sorts of things. Also, we touch on fundamentals as well, so how do we use news to our advantage? Trading psychology, tips, tricks, techniques, we go through those. Exiting trades, managing trades that you've got running, so we talk about their strategies. They give you strategies for exiting and managing trades. Books to read, websites to visit, all the best ones. Something that you should try and master over the next month, the broker and platform they use, And finally, last but not least, they give us a full trading strategy, so something you guys can try out at home on your PC this week in the markets if you wish. Now, to get the full episode, you need to jump onto 52traders.com, join the family. As I said, it usually goes on for 45 minutes to an hour, and there's a link in the show description, so if you're on your phone, just jump on there, tap the link, and it'll take you straight to 52traders.com. Now, if you're thinking about learning to automate any of your trading, hiring a developer, learning to code, that sort of thing, then before you do that, jump onto my other website, automatemytrading.com. So if you're interested in automating some or all of your trading, then jump onto automatemytrading.com and you'll see me over there. For now, to hear the rest of this episode, all you need to do is click on the link in the show description or go to 52traders.com. See you there.